So we're up and running. Borussia Dortmund have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chooses to go cross-field. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Tchouaméni. Rijkaard. He's had a shot! He's scored! And there is your opener. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, a breakthrough already. Rice receives it in a wide position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Namdin very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Eder Militao. Bruno Fernandes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's in on Mbappe! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Little pass back. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini makes the interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in, thinks about the shot, and he's quick to get rid. Yamal.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Tchouaméni makes a dash for it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Rafinha. Tchouaméni. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe.
Borussia Dortmund always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Rijkaard. João Neves. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's good running with the ball. And this is Totti. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Tchouaméni. Yamal has it in a wide position. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Totti.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So it's back to business.
Namdin have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Borussia Dortmund leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, some astute defending there. Totti, spread it left. Now it's Guirassy. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he shoots! McTominay. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Rice. Maldini gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Guirassy. Bruno Fernandes. Maldini.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Totti. Nicely weighted ball. Namdin have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Great vision. Oh, takes a shot! And a neat finish! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 9.
Namdin drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming on the field,
Guirassy. That has been cut short. Pedri. Good work on the right flank here. Looking for the run. Havertz. He has found the way through. Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Mbappe! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe, shot, surely! And he's stuck it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Borussia Dortmund go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's being urged to shoot. No way through, so back it... Shot a goal! Goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Namdin give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Eder Militao. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Namdin, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. That is good progress on the left.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Vinicius Junior. McTominay does really well to win the ball there. Played out towards the right wing. Rice, he's in a great position. He leaps for it! Bruno Fernandes, and he's hit it long. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Havertz. Nice physical challenge. Namdin still without a single shot on target. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's Wan-Bissaka. Yamal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior might just make this. That is good alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He has found a way through. Can he get it through? Maldini gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Namdin with the corner, there first. Vinicius Junior! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bruno Fernandes gathers from the goal kick. Wan-Bissaka. Rijkaard. Bruno Fernandes. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Namdin have their second corner now. He's rising! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Wan-Bissaka. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Real chance here, and he's managed to... Rice! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe, and the counter is on. Mbappe, there he goes, motoring forward. Chance for a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Namdin come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Are available from stands
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back...
Mbappe! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Wan-Bissaka. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Tchouaméni. He's looking wide. And here's Van Basten. Didn't quite work for him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Caught offside that time. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Van Basten.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. Now this could be a chance. Namdin still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Tchouaméni tries to play it through. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Coming on the field.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's on it, can he get away? Look at this decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Taking place.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Van Basten. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a key interception. Goulet, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And with that, it is pretty much a done. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Namdin are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Big chance!
And that's a tiny finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Namdin restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Totti. Rice, looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
DiMarco. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Tries to pass it through. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Totti.
And a chance!
No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Girassi. Great vision. Backward it goes. He's cut it out. Reinders going forward. Mbappe, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Mbappe, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side.
Getting up there! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
And they're back in front. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Borussia Dortmund have their lead. Oh, that's nice. Reinders elects to cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Couldn't squeeze it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Lovely pass, but can he get there? McTominay, Eder Militao cuts out the pass. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super ball. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. He's on it, can he?
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Yamal. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Isak. Totti really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Totti. And here's Isak.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Rice. Probing pass. Can he get onto this? Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Grimaldo makes the interception. Eder Militao has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he can clear it away. And it's Grimaldo. Succumbs to the pressure. Namdin have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. Just eases him off the ball. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Reinders has created one goal already. Nicely worked. That is good alertness. Eder Militao. Van Dijk. Totti. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Namdin needing a change of fortune here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played into space. Floated through. Good read, needed to be. Is Hadish has fallen kindly here. Borussia Dortmund now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
DiMarco now played right into his path. Girassi gets on his bike and on the move. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Namdin presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
An exchange of
Number
stares,
9.
and here we go.
Number 21, McTominay. Number 40, Rice. Coming on the field, number 11.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Namdin cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Totti. And here's Isak. Totti. That's an excellent interception.
Namdin really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again. Isak! Oh, that was no routine save.
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 2, Eder Militao. Coming on the field.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
Number 37.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard. What's going wide left? Nicely weighted ball. Chance to deliver. And he's quick to get rid. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a dangerous ball. Good ball, good take. And the finish!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's been cut out, well played. That's a sharp pass. And it's Totti. And here's Isak. DiMarco. That is a brilliant interception. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in, must be! Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been...
Vinicius Junior, he's through on goal here. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Isak, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got a sign of decent chance! And that's in! Deep into injury time!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Namdin give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
That's the throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from...
And that'll be the end of that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well,
Just a
it's
quick
got to be
request
said,
today
Peter,
for
it's a
everybody
day to
to please
forget for the
kindly
players at the
remove
heart of
any
a
cars
defence
parked
who
on
were
the
just
road
getting
outside the
beaten way
stadium.
too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager, too, has to take responsibility for his failure to stop the leaks.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.